Let's look at this question because this is from one of our recent homework, and some of my classmates, at least more than 3, asked me this question. You can pause the video and look at it. Do you have any ideas? Don't be tricked by the question because most of them are tricked. It is asking what is the shortest distance that is parallel to the x-axis or the y-axis from the origin to the curve. The curve is already given, so you're allowed to draw the curve with your own calculator, so you can draw it. Okay, so we know here is the origin, right? So when we take a random point from the graph, I will take it here. We are not taking the distance of this, right? Look at the question. We are asking, we need to find the shortest distance that is parallel to the x-axis or the y-axis, which means that we do need to find the sum of this distance that is parallel to the x-axis and this that is covered on the x-axis, right? So that is the most important point that those classmates got it wrong. So let's do the question together. This distance will be x, then this distance will be the y value, right? So when we really express this specific point, I will call it point A. So point A is x, y, right? So when we plug this in, we will get A is x, a half x to x squared minus 5x plus 13, right? So what we are looking for here is x plus y, right? Which also equals to x plus a half x squared minus 5x plus 13, which is also a half x squared minus 4x plus 13. Correct. So we now need to find the shortest route. How can we do it? Apparently, optimization problem, right? So we need to find the derivative of that function. Let's just call it fx. So what's the derivative of x? It should be x, right? Because this already cancels out with a half. X minus 4. 13 is gone because it's a constant. Constant derivative is 0. So the derivative of this will be x minus 4 then. So how can we find the minimum points? We need to shuffle in 0, right? We need to let the derivative equal to 0. Then, for now, we can find a 0 that x equals to 4, right? Now, we can use number line. Let's look at this number line. It says 4 in the middle, right? So it's positive on the right and negative on the left. Because when you plug in 5, it's positive. When you plug in 3, it's negative. That's the point. And then you know that 4 is the point where the minimum lies, right? So it is asking for the shortest route. So we're asked to find x, y, right? So let's finally plug x equals to 4 back in. So f4 equals to a half times 16, which is 4 squared, minus 16 plus 13, which is 5, right? So the final shortest distance will be 5. Do you get it correct?